Well, hello and welcome for the first time this season to everybody around the world, and we have for you a clash of two teams with very similar intentions. A statement win at the expense of the other would be the ideal scenario for both. A flying start is certainly required, and few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. And we're underway. Oh, that's a key interception. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Nunez! He's delivered all right!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes. Well, his movement is all based on fine margins, and the timing of his run then was ideal.
Brighton penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Look, I'm sure that silencing the crowd would have been mentioned in the dressing room beforehand, and just listen.
And they can counter here. Driving forward. That is a great pick out. Darwin. Decent hit!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Vardiol. Nunez. Son Heung-min. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. De Bruyne. In with a header! He scores! 2-0 and in next to no time.
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
Well, hello and welcome for the first time this season to everybody around the world, and we have for you a clash of two teams with very similar intentions. A statement win at the expense of the other would be the ideal scenario for both. A flying start is certainly required. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation.
And a header! Decent enough try. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. Can he get it through? Look at the space. Haaland! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. Superb goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
They have what they wanted. Now the finish! Oh, well played. Exemplary, that.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Oh, this looks sharp. And now a sudden chance to counter. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. And he's quick to snatch it back. Saka. Now it's Haaland. Haaland! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Haaland. He's had it taken off him. Brighton leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Van Dijk. Pedro Porro. Pedro Porro just loves to go forward whenever he can. Haaland. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Header! And it's in! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it could happen.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
He's looking to set free a runner. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. De Bruyne in acres of space out wide. Up he goes! Oh, what has happened here? Chance! That's a half-decent try.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
And it's Son Heung-min. Pedro Porro carries the ball down the right. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
McAllister. Van Dijk. Shifted upfield. Pedro Porro did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. And here's Haaland. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Caicedo.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it. It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Van Dijk. De Bruyne. Spread neatly. Nice interception, well timed.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Alexander-Arnold. That'll be a throw. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Son Heung-min. Van Dijk. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Caicedo. McAllister.
McAllister really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Decent hit! That could spell... Can he finish? And again the keeper stands strong. And there is the half-time whistle. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. A couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's 1 each. So there was the first half.
Well, for us neutrals, this is fantastic. If you're a fan from either side, it's unpleasant, and as for the managers, check your heart rate.
Brighton head into the dressing room after a half in which we've seen 2 goals, 1 each, and the game right on edge. So we're just settling back into this second half. So, shot a goal! He's scored!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
Brighton get themselves into the lead. Oh, he's found some space here. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Bruno Fernandes.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
De Bruyne. Oh, and he's through the middle. Alexander-Arnold. He's shifting through the... Goes in for the header! It's in, and that looks to me very much like an own goal.
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess you have to take whatever way it comes, and very gratefully.
Brighton have scored 2 quick goals here and are firmly in control at 3-1. Now it's Saka. He's picked his way through, and here's Bruno Fernandes. Well, we expected better, and so did he. And here's Bruno Fernandes. There's the shot! It's in! Right back in the game! And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
You know, I'm not going to be hard on the goalkeeper because that moved all over the place on its journey.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Scoring early in this half just takes the pressure off now and allows them a chance to be a bit more patient in trying to level things up.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Alexander-Arnold. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Caicedo.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And he was alert to it. Tries a shot! It's a goal! Again, we are level! What a contest!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
Haaland! Oh! Fantastic! He's got himself an absolute peach. And they've got their lead back.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Haaland. Haaland being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Back into the middle.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Now it's Son Heung-min. Haaland. Oh, that's a fine interception. Little doubt, that is a foul. And he's going to have his name taken.
Substitution on the field, number 17, Bruno Fernandes. Coming on to replace him is number 22, Phil Foden.
Brighton can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, there is that saying, Peter, that if it isn't broke, don't try and fix it. But I suppose you don't want to risk anything in a game like this.
Oh, he's been caught napping! Oh, the ball's gone astray. And they've switched it over to the other side. Alexander-Arnold. Pedro Porro picks it up out wide. Alisson catches it safely. And here's the chance to counter. Bruno Fernandes. Foden. Foden.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Foden.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Saka. Brighton close now to seeing this one through to the end. Onana. Pinches it off him. Burn.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Caicedo. Haaland. Bruno Fernandes. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, that's fabulous. He gets big. He's done very well to get to that.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Oh, nicely intercepted. And that will be it. Brighton can celebrate now. They have exactly what they craved. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, it's pretty clear that there was a solid game plan in place for what was a very high-pressure game. I think it shows great maturity on the part of the players, and it was, for me, well-deserved and well-earned.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.
And now, to all members of the crowd, I'd like to ask you to join me in wishing our